Hey everyone, it's me. I'm back. I look like a wreck. I feel like I have had no sleep. Last night I actually had somebody break into my house. Um, so that's fun, freaking out with two kids. Someone break into your house and you kind of just don't even want to be home. But who can take you in for as long as you don't want to be at the house with two kids? Not really a lot of people. Not that they can't. Um, it's just, I can understand the struggle. It's a whole family popping in for who knows how long. Thankfully, we'll be moving out of this town and hopefully into a better place. But anyway, my hair's looking, ratty, and, I always look tired, so let's just go on with it. My son here, he's so cute and he's sleeping finally, and he's one of those kids that has to have a dummy, which is like my daughter. And before you ask, yes, that is Frozen in the background because Mummy finally caved in for Frozen. Yay. And if my daughter doesn't eat her food, we're not going for a walk. So I've decided to actually do something Christmassy. I'm not a Christmas fan. I've always hated it. And the whole reason being is because way back when, and every single year without fail, when I was living at my mum's house, someone would wake up early and want to open their presents, as all kids do, and we're not willing to wait for everybody to wake up. Because certain people woke up at really late times at the time. And so, unfortunately, we did it without them. So, that created a whole lot of drama, and they would leave for 3/4 to nearly the full day of Christmas. Which was really upsetting because, they're important to us. And yeah, we could have waited, but we're still kids. So Christmas, kids, presents, it's pretty hard. It's pretty hard to wait. Especially if you don't have like plans for, say, Christmas breakfast and, have waffles or pancakes or I don't know, whatever. Or like maybe even go to church, which I have once started doing, but then I don't know. For a while, I thought church was my answer, that Jesus could help, but things just kept happening, and so I just stopped believing. I believe he's there. I just like the series in Supernatural. Sorry, spoiler alert if you haven't seen it and if you're not up to it. They've given up and they're letting society be and do whatever they want to do, and whatever the consequences are, whoever's really struggling, it doesn't matter because they don't care anymore. So that's my whole point of view of Christmas. But I'm trying to be positive for the sake of my kids. My daughter's old enough to go to the toilet now. Yay. Well, I prefer her to go to the toilet throughout the day. I'm not confident of her going in the middle of the night just yet because she's only 2. So it's a start though. But she's copying, she's learning. She's a very smart girl. And Kaiser, he wouldn't be too far away. I reckon he's going to be also a very smart boy. So, just to get the Christmassy vibe, I've got the, I don't know if you can see it. Sorry, I've got my phone. There's the Christmas tree. Hopefully you saw that. And it's not great, but, it's something. And sorry for the messy background, but my daughter just keeps taking out the clothes that I need to put away, and it's never ending. But here's the Christmas wreath that I made. Hopefully you can see that, and hopefully it looks good. And if you can see the painting in the background, that's also mine that I've created. It's taken me forever, and as just about all artists, they say, nope, it's not finished. Some people say it's not finished, but they finish it and say, no, I'm not doing anymore. Other people say, no, it's not finished and I'll get back to it later. But both of them are actually up for sale, and hopefully I do a good job and actually start selling my artwork. If not, cool, I'll have it around my house or whatever. So I can't remember what I was actually up to from the last part of my story, but I remember talking about how I was with someone in someone's house too, and I did the wrong thing by dating their son when I was living in that house. I was only 16, people do what they do. And then moving into a bungalow, and I actually did the worst thing, and I'll never forgive myself for it. I started dating this really nice guy after the first one. Sorry, the second guy. Started dating him around my birthday for about a week, and it's like it was my rebounder. Because as soon as the old boyfriend wanted me back again, I was just like, yeah, okay, bye-bye, guy. Now, that's a really stupid move. Like, silly stupid. But I've learnt from that, and I'll never do that again. It's just people who do that and go out with people as their rebounder. It's not fair on them, and you need to not think about yourself, but you need to think about other people. Maybe instead of trying to go out with other people, just talk to your friends more. They might hate the fact that you're constantly annoying them because of how lonely you are, but hopefully if you have supportive friends, they can be like, it's all good, dude. Let's get you distracted. Let's get you happy. Let's do a makeover if you're a chick. Even if you're a guy too, get you all clean shaved, clean cut hair, and make sure you're looking after yourself, and make sure you're feeling great about yourself and doing something that you love doing, that's not going to, sorry, itchy nose, that's not going to really mess up your life. Because I know a couple of people that when something bad happens, they resort straight back to drugs. Now, I don't approve because I hate drugs. I don't smoke. I hate the idea of drugs unless it's Panadol or, medicated. And that's actually going to help something for you. But if it's... Hold on. Lilith, what are you getting up to? Just give me a sec. Oh, that's gorgeous. Yeah, we're gonna need a wipe for that. Have a look, everybody. Oh, yay. Yay. I'll put this little man down as soon as I'm finished, just to deal with her. So, yeah, unfortunately, everybody has, like, a little bit of issues with that. Like, right now, I have the issue of, I don't care about my hair. I definitely care about my hygiene. But I definitely care more about my weight. And the unfortunate side of that is because women have been highly sexualized for the longest time. And so men, or a lot of men, I'm not saying all, but there's a lot of men that I know that finds that normal, attractive, hot, and really when you look at them, they're actually really unhealthy. They're silly skinny, And it's medical. It's bad. But, you know, being too fat is also bad. So, where's the in between? What is healthy and sexy and hot? Like, okay, yeah, I've got a little bit of flub going on. I'm still a little postnatal, but I don't see me getting any skinnier unless I full on try. And I feel like I'm gonna just collapse and not really take well care of myself if I do that. What else can I do? Go on to those stupid, silly health diets that, you know, you just buy, excuse me, you buy some shakes and then you replace meals. Nah, man, I want to really go out of my way and just start eating healthy, but also eating stuff that I love eating, which, as a lot of people do, they like eating Macca's or KFC or, you know, just fish and chips. When you get tired and when you become a single mum or a single parent, you don't have to just be a mum. You can be a foster carer. You can be person who adopt anything, everything. You become, if you don't have the willingness, you can tend to become lazy. And unfortunately, laziness costs not only you, but your kids. See, I'm breastfeeding. So everything that I have is, or could be, affecting him. So it means that if I have too much coffee, what is that going to do to him? When I have a lot of healthy food, is that making him better? I don't really know, to be honest. I can't answer that question. I'm not an expert. But yeah, we all need to start taking care of ourselves and start loving ourselves. And I know that's easier said than done, but it just has to be done. Because if you're in a situation that I'm in or very close to, you'd understand why that it's important to love yourself, to take care of yourself before you can take care of others. Sorry, itchy nose. Yeah, probably got some pimples or whatever there, but whatever. Anyway, unfortunately, so I've got a bit of an issue at the moment. The baby daddy of my two kids, we've been in a relationship since 2016. He's been on drugs. He's lied. He's told me that he stopped using, and I just had to believe him. And then, you know, I found proof that he was lying over some time, and he lost his job because he just didn't care anymore and didn't want to support. And I don't know what's going through his head right now, but he's always said to me, do not, like, he will not ever cheat on me. And if he was ever going to cheat on me, he would just break up with me, because then at least it wouldn't be cheating. It would just be sort of like a rebounded person. Now, see, just recently, we've got some people involved, and I don't really like the idea of it, but, you know, I got to do what I've got to do, and he's not allowed to be around us. So that's probably taken a high impact on him, and he probably thinks that he'll never be able to see his kids, which, with the way he's going, probably not, unless it's supervised. But he cheated on me, and, you know, I was willing to sort of stick around and be like, hey, we're gonna be right here waiting for you with open arms, big smiles, big hearts. I wouldn't even go out even looking at guys or anything like that. I don't care for that. I care about his health. I care about us. I'm huge on family. So even right now, after he cheated on me, yes, I'm brokenhearted. Yes, I feel naive by even saying this, but I still love him. I still care for him. I don't want anything to happen to him. But that was sort of the thing that broke me. Like, you don't do that. Don't do that to someone that's actually willing to support you. And, well, it's nearly Christmas, and yet again, we're gonna have no dad for Christmas. And it really breaks my heart. And it breaks my heart that I have to leave very far away, which I'm not mentioning where because I'm putting this online, just to get away from him and sort of refine myself. Maybe in the next few posts, maybe I might just be a whole new person. Who knows? I'll go back and maybe do a reaction video of my old self, which would be now. Sorry, my daughter's like really fully into this song. I want to believe in hope, like, you know, what Disney does. They really want to make you hopeful and just give that person a little bit of extra time and attention, and they will be able to give out their best. But when they're too far over the edge of drugs and addiction, it becomes complicated. So if he gets to see this, I'm sorry. I am so sorry that this is probably in your head my fault. But don't forget, you had chances. And I am completely honest, I do love you. And I want to be with you. But that cheating really broke me, and I don't think I want to ever try this again. Because if you cheat once, I don't know if you're willing to cheat again. With that said, like I said before, I cheated and I've never cheated again. I've learnt from that mistake. But with a different person. Like, it wasn't with this person. Look, I'll end it here because I did promise my daughter that we was going to go for a walk. So I'm going to go put Kai down and go get me ready. I feel ready, but, you know, put up my hair and make myself look even slightly presentable and make her look a little bit more presentable. I don't know how that's going to be done, but anyway, look, just look after yourself, please. It is okay to say you're not okay. And I'm going to be completely honest with you. I don't feel okay. But I'm doing okay. I just don't feel okay. And everything will be okay eventually. Just hang in there. As much as I hate to say, just hang in there. Time will heal all wounds. And again, I hate to say, but it's true. Okay, you guys have fun now. I might talk to you later today. Bye.